forget to tell you people that 2013, as we came here in this place I'm living, God now bless us with another baby. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe, click on the bell icon so that anytime I upload a new video, you get a notification. Thank you. Today I want to continue from where I stopped last time. There was a video I posted last time, should women wait? Today is going to be the part 2, and I'll be making it part by part. It's going to get to part 5, but today part 2 I'm going to be talking about my pregnancy journey. But before I do that, I want to quickly thank Nurseglory for sharing my video, and most of you that I did not even know, more blessings to you. I appreciate. Please still share my video, comment, like, subscribe. And again, for some of you that have not watched my first video, should women wait, I'm going to drop the link on the description box so that you can go and watch it and know where we started from, so that you'll not be lost. So today, part 2, I'm going to be discussing about my pregnancy journey. So please stay tuned. Grab your cup of water. I have my own with me here. Your cup of tea, coffee. Don't go away. Thank you. I remember I stopped where I said in that video, as we came here 2013, God blessed us with another baby. So I want to start from there. Yes, many of you or some of you might said she have entered her paradise. No, it wasn't like that. For instance, a man you have not seen for many years, many waters has crossed the bridge. Meaning, as human, we can change. Probably because of our environment or where we find ourselves or people we mingle with. So it wasn't loving my people. As I came here, there were some strange characters that wasn't pleasing that I saw from, in the life of my husband. But we learned to adjust and tolerate. We came early 2013 here, and my husband quickly did the necessary registration that he's supposed to do, or we're supposed to do, and enroll us in a school like my daughter, where she will be going to fill up the gap because we wasted some years there back in Nigeria. And he still enrolled me in a German language course. Though I've done it in Nigeria, I still have to repeat it again so that I can flow in the language, so that I can communicate with people, so that he will not be following me up and down, going to appointments or places. So we now started 2 weeks after. In fact, he did everything fast, and we now started going. So my daughter will go in the morning, and I also go in the morning too. And my husband will go to work. My husband will go to work from, sometimes he go 5 a.m. and come back 8:30 in the night. So it wasn't easy anyway. It wasn't easy. So we started learning each other. So 2 weeks after, I now noticed that my waist was paining me. I was having severe waist pain. So I now told my husband about that. So he took me to a gynecologist to check. So after everything, I was confirmed that I was confirmed pregnant. So the journey started, and they gave me what they call motor pass, did the necessary tests they're supposed to do, and I now started my antenatal journey and going to my German language course. So I do trek to where I'm learning my German course. It's like 20 to 25 minutes from where I live. So I do trek to that place. And as I was coming here, I came with my handset, but along the line it fell down and the thing crashed. So and I wasn't able to use it, so my husband have to give me his own, one of his handset, one of his Nokia phone, and I was using it to get to communicate with people. He actually get me a SIM card and registered it. So we keep on moving, and along the line, the waist pain continued, that I could not even bend down to tie my shoe rope. I know some of you might say, your husband will be helping you to do that. My husband was not helping me to do that. Like I said, we learn to adjust to so many things. He was not the one helping me to do that. It was my daughter that do help me. And sometimes if I go to school, if I go to school, the pain will be so much. Even the doctor said that there's nothing they can do. I have to be, managing it, drinking a lot of water and a lot of fruits. So I keep on going. Even where I was learning my German language course, I was eager to see black people in my class. No black people, no communication. Probably I was not allowed to mingle with blacks, because where we live with the German people. But it was okay anyway. So where I was learning my German course, during the break, the people will go out to get some things, buy coffee, buy biscuits, but I wasn't having enough money to do that, because I wasn't having enough money and I was new, and a man that you left for a long time, we are trying to learn ourselves. So but when I was coming to this place, there was a woman that lived near me where we are living back there in Nigeria, Mama London. She had now advised me to buy attachments, buy Weavon, Rezo, Aboniki Balm, Rob. So I brought all those things when I was coming. So now I have to look for African markets nearby to go and dispose some of them, which I went, told them I have some stuff to sell, and they requested I bring it for them. So the next day, I packed everything as I was going to school. Some of them, not everything, went there to sell some of them for them, and was able to have my money to get some things that I needed to, because I needed to get some things like, pocket money, so that you can be getting something to wine your mouth, and buy credit to communicate. Excuse me, please. So that was it, and we are marching forward, going. I remember in my class, most of them have a smartphone. I wasn't having smartphone, but I was having a phone. I had, because then I wasn't able to get my choice, the phone that I desire to have. But life is gradually. So, and my antenatal, I continued. Please, there's something I want to quickly share. Women, if you're here, you're new, and you don't understand anything, please don't sign what you don't know. There was a day I went for my antenatal, and my doctor did some tests, and they said I should sign some paper. I have to sign. I signed it, and a few days later, they sent a letter to my husband telling him to pay 16 euro. He called the woman and told the woman that the insurance should pay that, which the woman said no, it's private, that he's the one that's going to pay. And it wasn't funny anyway. Finally, they sorted it out, but my husband was not happy and was asking me, why should I sign what I did not know about? Please don't sign what you don't know about. Since then, I refuse signing what I don't know, because the language alone, if you don't understand it, it can be confusing. So please, I'm advising you, if you don't understand anything, to avoid problem with this man, or with yourself anyway, don't sign what you don't know. So since then, if you say I should sign, I'll tell you I'm not signing anything. You can give me the paper when I go home, or when I get home, I will give it to my husband to read it and know what it's all about before I will sign. So that is it. And I keep on learning my German, because it was fun, because the people that I was learning it with, fun, they were always making jest of me. They will come to me, they will be rubbing my stomach. Some of them will go and they will buy me plantain chips, buy me things. Some of them will even tell me the name. If the baby come, the name, it's just fun. It was fun learning it. So that was it. And it get to a point, because my doctor told me the time the baby is going to come, but the baby did not come that time. The baby came earlier than we expected. I think he came 10 days before the time, because I was expecting it, like my daughter, to be more, because my daughter came weeks after the doctor said. And one day, as I was coming back from school, I was feeling something, water dropping from my body. So it was just little, it wasn't much. So I have to go to my doctor and told her. So she quickly checked me and said that I have to go to the hospital, and I should go and pack my bags and go to the hospital, because I'm due. And if I go to the hospital that day, I'm not going to come back. I will stay there maybe a few days, so that they will monitor me. So I came back home, and I have to call my husband, because he do come back late in the night. And my daughter do come back late also, not in the night, but because she attend extra moral lessons to be able to fill the gap, to be able to get the language faster. So I have to call them and tell them what the update, that I'm going to the hospital, and they should meet me there. When they came back, my husband came back in the night, they came there and they met me. I was enjoying myself, because there was a lot of food there, eating, having fun, watching television. So that was it. Yes, when I was pregnant, there was this apple tree, and there's this apple tree still there at the back of where I live. What I like eating then, what I love eating then, was unripe apple, because it was sour. So it was very, very sour. Anytime I come back from school, I will go there and pluck the apple and be eating it. That is what I love eating. And not knowing that the owner of the apple tree was my neighbor. They do watch us from the window. And one day they now came down and told us that we should feel free if we want to pluck the apple. And the man and the wife, they begin to narrate their story, how they have traveled to Africa and how they love African people. And we are favored, we are blessed to have such neighbor, because they were so kind. Even till today, the woman is like a mother to me, and a grandmother to my children. She knows all our birthdays. She doesn't joke with it. Anytime we have birthday, each one of us, she must come and celebrate us and get a lot of things for us. So that was my journey. So back in the hospital where I was, according to the doctor, as he said, I should go there. So the next morning, because I slept there, the next morning my husband came. When my husband came, they told my husband that your wife have so much confidence. Your wife was not afraid. She's not afraid. You can go to work. That but today, anytime, any moment from now, your wife is going to give birth. So my husband now said yes, she have confidence, and I was happy, and I am happy that they were able to dictate that I have confidence. They don't know where I'm coming from anyway. They don't know what I've passed through. So that was my journey. Excuse me, please. So that was my journey, my pregnancy journey. Like I said, so that day, that morning, between, before 12, I now gave birth. and I was so excited. Though I shed tears, I was crying. And why was I crying? I was crying because my mother was not there again, and it was a thing of joy. I can say it's a tears of joy anyway. So, and when my husband came back from work, normally in the night, he came there with my daughter with flower to come, and that's their culture. Brought flower for me, snap pictures, make calls. So that was it. Please, I will still, this is part 2, and it's going to get to part 5. Please share my video, like, comment, click on the bell icon so that anytime I upload you get a notification. I'm going to be doing the part 3, part 4, part 5. Let's see my pregnancy journey, and I hope that somebody grabs something from this. We have to learn to tolerate each other. We have to learn to adjust, because if we don't do that, there will be a lot of problems. So thank you for watching. See you on my next video, the part 3. Bye.